I'm live. I'm live. Hello, hello. Mic check. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to more Forgotten City. Make sure it's actually coming through. Yes, it is. So, spoilers, lots of spoilers coming ahead right now. As in, the first thing we're going to do is spoil a whole lot of it. So if you want to play this game yourself, don't watch this. Don't watch any of my other streams. Go play it, and then you can watch. Okay, so where we left off last, we elected this guy, the magistrate.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are?
We elected this guy. He freed Jade out of his cage. Jade immediately stole something and broke the rule, which is it's just pretty funny. Okay, so we're gonna put him on task to do everything. We figured out that can't do it anymore with Yulia, can't do any more than Rufius, can't do any more with the assassin and Malleolus also. I don't want to talk to the bartender yet because I need some information, some additional information with her to keep her all hot and bothered about me. Because none of the dialogue options work. And I would say the next two things I need to do are explore the cistern. Because I have the key now, because Dooley gave it to me right before he stole something and everybody got gilded. And I need to find the missing daughter. So maybe those two things will solve themselves right now. Maybe. But that's what we're gonna go find out. So maybe the daughter's in here, and maybe there's some other piece of information that will allow me to talk to the bartender in a way that keeps her bricked up for me. So here is the cistern. No sense wasting any time. Get in there. Whoa, what? Hang on. Oops. That just texted me like 20 times, but it wasn't important. Okay, moving on. Moving forward positively. Hello? Who are you?
You.
What's up,
Who are you? Did he send you?
P.
Thank you know you're here. You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What's going on here?
I'm Scintilla. I found
Well-
a way out through the Gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Who did this to you?
Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
No. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Where's the way out?
Behind me, there's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
What will you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out. Help me, and we can escape together.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
What if I round everyone up so that they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you...
Alright, I'm gonna let her go. Let's let her go and see what happens.
Oh, thank you. Now follow... Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Wait. Wait.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
As if I'd tell you.
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. It's a shame, really. If you'd just done what you were supposed to, you'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb, Al.
You remember Al?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I'd have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trappings of my success. How many extra days did you give me? Almost 15? I should be grateful for your stupidity.
Was that a lot
There's no
or a
escape
little?
for you except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
Why is Scintilla there? You asked me to figure out who's going to break the golden rule knowing I would fail every time.
Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later. Any idiot could tell you this. But where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death. By reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
Knew there was a way out and even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret. Why?
Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this.
Ah, yes.
My beautiful villa, the sun on my face,
Little name placeholder.
music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely. To cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
Let's see, cheat your way out of this.
You really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
Probably could. But I'm gonna let her have this one.
Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
She's right behind him, waiting for him to finish his monologue. Wait a minute.
The many shall suffer.
Yeah, they got a problem.
Of the one.
We have problems.
Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
Nothing personnel, kid. Wait, was that it? Is that the end?
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Alworth, I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Lefty Coon. I was hoping you'd know who I am.
Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here.
Is he one of the gods' names too?
Trying. My Latin is kinda rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina. Freed an imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into
Yeah, it definitely did.
Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Actually, that was me.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure I understand.
Okay, is Alworth the name? Is this reminiscent of what was the original one? I know there's Egyptian, Greek, Roman. What were the first one? Sumerians? Is this reminiscent of any of those gods' names? Alworth. Alworth. I'm onto the game though. All right, we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna let the game reveal itself to me on its schedule. I'm trying to get ahead of it. What's up, Mono?
I'm sorry, come again?
I saw the suicide note you carved into this tablet here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is disturbing, but I don't understand how I could have written it.
It's written by a different version of you. I've changed the past and your fate.
I'm not following.
I helped Scintilla kill the man who opened a time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Yep.
I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in.
Enough talk. How about we get out?
Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
Right here in the cistern. Follow me. Yeah, so this is gonna be a yikes for me though. I think this is not the ending I want though. I think this is an ending. It's the river Styx. It's the river of death.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
All right.
You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
No, you won't. Something tells me you won't, Mr. Alworth. Mr. Sumerian god. All right, Karen, you got some explaining to do. Where's my coin? I'm gonna need that coin back, girl.
You're back. But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
Oh, I found him all right. He'll be here in a moment.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered your real name is Karan, or was it Kirti?
Ah, I see. You might. Well, now you know.
There it is.
I suppose you have questions.
Not really, actually, but we'll start here. Who are you?
You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
Yeah, the hermit was wrong. Who would have thought that the smug 100 IQ midwit who suffers from a terminal case of Dunning-Kruger, who would have thought that he would be wrong? Couldn't be me.
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How'd I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Yes.
As you wish. You were murdered. You made a purchase in a marketplace, and the change you received was, by mistake, a single silver coin of ancient origin. You were seen inspecting it, and soon after, you were set upon by 2 thieves. The shopkeeper who had given you the coin saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed.
Let me guess. His name?
That man's name was Al Worth. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's
Bum,
Opal,
bum,
I see.
bum.
And so it was my duty to bring you here.
What's special about the coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferryman for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Okay.
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Wait. You can't know that, though. Can't know that. What do you mean they're not in anybody's possession anymore? Couldn't somebody dig them up? Won't people dig them up and then they'd just be in another person's possession? Or do I physically? Oh, I see what's going on. I physically took the coin with me to the underworld. So they disappeared from the land of the living, and I have in my possession the coin. It vanishes. That's all right. I'll buy that.
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Scintilla?
Yeah, this is an ending.
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was
Uh-huh.
waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here, take a look.
Okay.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Sentia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, their blood is on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
All right. Charon, Ferris home. And so she... Ending 2 of 4. All right, is it just gonna spawn me back in the temple? No, 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 no. I'm not done. I'm not done with you, game. No. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm sure the credits are great and everything, but we're gonna go through and some more gaming. Lefty Coon, nobody sent me.
You're here.
What's going on here?
He wants...
How hasn't this broken the golden
I
rule?
don't know.
Who did this to you? Okay, we're gonna go through. Where's the way out? We do if I release you. I gotta keep her hostage. I'm sorry, but I let you go.
What?
I was gonna die.
No. You can't just leave me here. How can you be so heartless?
It's too dangerous. Not heartless, just rational. Escape isn't worth the lives of everyone here.
I hate you. I spit on you. I hope Dis drags you to Tartarus.
Okay, so now we get to keep playing. But we got an ending done. What's this? Oh. Is that the lower cistern? That Tartarus has been mentioned. Confirmed. All we need is the color green and some stairs. Golden statue. Statue. Oh, color green spotted. And stairs. There we go. We got the trifecta. Tartarus mentioned, green, stairs.
What now? I have a message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
Alright, let's just keep exploring the lower cisterns. I just have a... I know, I'm sorry. Can't do anything for you. I can peel you if you want, but... It's actually put you in a worse position than you're in now. Oh, can I? I found some money, some free money. Oh, we don't even need money anymore because we can extort the old man for free. Okay, where are we going? Can't go up there. Or this direction. Oh, money. I want information. Oh. An emaciated human-like creature spattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the system. Cave beyond. Can I not like push this? There's a cave back there. Does that mean that I have to like go around? Okay, this is the way out. I was already kind of up there. What's over here? Is there anything? No. Okay. There, nothing there. But this is blocked, isn't it? Alright, what if I just circle jerk with Sentius about it? I'm like, yeah. You did the right thing. Can't have no stupid daughter putting your riches at risk. Women, am I right? Am I right, fellas? So I'm gonna tell Sentius. Let's see what he has to say. Well, what happens if I turn her to gold? That's a great question. Go do it. Go do it and see what happens. I'm gonna quick save before I actually. I'm just gonna here.
Citizen.
I'm gonna quick save and then we're gonna go up here. Let's try it. Try shooting her in the face with the golden arrow. And if it triggers the end, then quick load. We're actually gonna save scum this.
The many shall.
There you go. There you go.
Citizen.
All right. Well, now what? Maybe I should go. Let me replace the obelisks. The obelisk plaques. Let me replace the ones I have. But the one that runs to the tunnel, I don't get it. I don't get it, Demeter.
I hope you're taking care of yourself.
No, I wonder what happens if I guild oh, I only have one more. That looks Latin. Then the Egyptian whatever, so I need the Greek one. I think I just need the Greek one. Right? Now what if I could snipe him from here? I kind of want to talk to Sencha about it and be like, hey, just so you know what your dad did. Yeah, let's save Scum the let's save Scum gilding Senchus. Now I want to know. Oh. Oh. What? What's up, ZP? Yeah, good luck with that. Unfortunately, the mini shall suffer from the sins of the one. And they're about to suffer right now, so... You feel yourself dozing off right now? And oh, I'm so relaxed, guys.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Oh, another one fresh out of the... Ugh. I try...
Alright, let's quick save. Let's see what Sencha has to say.
Huh.
We talk about Scintilla?
You...
Oh.
Yes.
I found her, but... Guess I'm not allowed to set her free. Alright, what happens if I do this?
This is a rather strange first impression, but I'm going to have to overlook it for reasons that will soon become clear. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you.
Yeah,
Is that
okay.
about?
Yeah,
See,
I'm in a hurry. I know what you did to Scintilla.
What are you talking about?
Keeping her tied up in the cistern.
You know, you remind me of him.
Who?
Al Worth. The fellow who came through the portal before you.
Another ending. This one's gonna be shitty, just like the other one, though.
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only
Oh, it's
one
gonna be the
here
same thing.
who remembered.
Yeah, we've been
You
through
see,
this.
My connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from...
Okay,
But
yeah,
I'm
we
surprised you hadn't noticed.
Okay.
He was a moral... And because of that fate...
Okay, yeah.
The next... I mean,
Yeah.
less than 15 times? Impressive. And yet everything you've done, because there's no escape. Except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Best to take your own life.
Yeah, so when I accused him at the very beginning,
So
he's like,
you
why
discovered
would
my
I
secret.
do that?
So what? What are you going to do?
You're sick.
I couldn't care less what you think.
Hand over the key to
And
the
why
exit.
would I agree to that?
Do I hand it over? You might have an uprising on your hands.
You might want to think that through. If anyone so much as touches me, everyone dies.
It's the right thing to do.
You and your pathetic morality. Nobody cares about your opinions, least of all
That's pretty good.
Understand that to me, you've never been anything more than a useful idiot, and you're no longer useful.
Over.
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend my life for me.
I'll find a way to break the cycle and you with it.
What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? They don't care about you, and neither do I. Now, get out of my villa. I'm bored with you.
What happens when I gild him? That's what I want to know. Might just quick save and do it. But can't really put the toothpaste back in the tube on that one. Oh.
Don't be so foolish. And if I die, you see, It was my actions that brought you to this point in time. So if you kill me, you'll stop me from doing so. And you being here will be an impossibility.
Correct.
That means if I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want? Now, get out of my...
What? I can't kill him? There we go.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Hey, we got another one. This might be a different ending. I hope it is. Hey, it is. What's up, Al?
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al Worth, I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I was hoping you know who I am.
You should ask. I was just reading an old text.
Okay.
Described an event about and murder. It said that the voice of a furious god rang out, and the ground trembled and statues sprang to life, firing arrows at the city's inhabitants. Apparently, as the citizens screamed and died in pain, the stranger just vanished in a flash of light.
That was me.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years
So it's a slight alteration on the first ending we got.
I understand.
When I first arrived here, okay, yeah.
Oh my god, why did I've spent a life... This is...
Yep, yep. Sorry, we've already done this. I killed the man who opened a time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal?
Yep, now you're getting
I
it.
guess. To let me die, I can't see how I could possibly find one now, so... Seems like we're both gonna die here.
Alright. I regret nothing.
How can you say that? You murdered a man in cold blood, and now there's a city full of dead people. It's only a matter of time before we join them.
I guess all those old Latin inscriptions were right. Pro peccata unius, multis dolabunt. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Hey, I was the sinner. Let's go. We got the first ending. So we got 1 and 2. There's another one. And then it looks like number 4 is where I, number 4 is... What? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what number 3 is, though. What's the third ending? What's up, Kanyo? The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Alright, so I haven't confronted him about it yet. No, she's gonna do that. Well, the problem is Senchus comes down and...
weapons are to be tossed into the chasm. Magistrate's orders.
Yeah, too freaking bad, brother.
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's...
Okay. So... I need to find a Greek plaque. I'm gonna talk to, Giorgio.
A golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
Citizen.
Oh, there you are.
Greetings and greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to...
Okay, yeah. I know you want to know where I'm from, but I'd really like to ask you some
friend,
questions.
your words intrigue me more and more.
You know where I might find a Greek plaque?
And in a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they think, ah, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up? Do they want to forget where it came from? At first, I pull my hair out. After a while, I give up, and I become Georgius the Roman. I accept the world is Romana. Plus, I have no hair left to pull. But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plague you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Duli. He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people. And besides, it makes him happy. So I say, let him keep it. I believe he still has it with him.
In his cell? Are you serious?
The Temple of Demeter.
Oh.
I hope that...
Oh my god, I gotta talk to Dooley again. It's so funny that the first thing he does when you let him out of prison is come up and steal the first shiny object that comes within his line of sight. And then everybody dies. I love that so much.
Hello? Hello? Have we met before?
What about that Greek plaque in your cell?
Do you like it? It's shiny, innit? It makes me happy just looking at it.
May I please have it?
But if I gave it to you, then I wouldn't have it anymore, and I'd be sad.
I need it for something really important.
But it's mine.
Oh my god.
I really like it. I want to keep it.
Alright, what's it gonna take?
Well...
Oh my god, we're gonna have to
if you
do this
get me
again.
out of here, then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy. Then you could have it, and you'd be happy too.
There's no way Sanchez will release you, but perhaps if we have a new magistrate. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we gotta do this again. So we're gonna see the... Alright, everybody, gather round. Gather round. Hold the election now. I demand.
And you...
What's that election?
Why?
Boom.
As I said,
Boom.
very...
Alright.
Citizens, it is time.
Alright, guys, we're gonna see Lay Epic comedy routine again. It was very funny the first time. Glad they're getting their money's worth out of it. Alright, guys, hustle, hustle. Come on now, there you go. That's what I like to see. Come on, everybody. Come on in. Come on. Go, hop to it. See some hustle out there. Georgius. Rufius. Equitia. Come on, everybody. All right, Equitia. Get with it. All right, where's the king scammer? There he is. All right, I haven't confronted him about it yet, so.
Citizens,
Missing someone?
we have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva. Marcus
Helva.
Sturgis withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I
Let's
say
make
your
this
name,
quick.
Call your vote.
I will call your name.
You, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius?
The man who treated my rheumatism. Galerius.
Isn't that convenient?
You have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Gallus Galerius Helver.
What?
It has been decided. Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be free.
All right, here we go.
Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not.
Yes, your magistrate.
You can all get on with your day.
All right, everybody.
See here. Move along.
Let's let's get on with it. So, Noble Lotus. Happy Friday.
Glad Galerius won. He deserved it.
Yeah, we're about to see why that was a horrible idea, but okay.
Fortune smiles on you today, Julius. Magistrate Galerius here has ordered your release.
You're going to let me out of here?
I'm sorry it took so long, my friend. And it wouldn't have happened at all if it wasn't for a newcomer. So be sure to offer your thanks when you can.
Yeah, go ahead and thank me by handing over that tablet, boy. Give me that tablet, boy.
I'm so happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes. Then I want you to go home and rest. I'll speak with you soon, Dooley. Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked.
Okay.
And
Hello?
it worked.
Yes, that's me.
Thank you.
Yeah, so...
You can have my shiny plaque if you want.
Damn right.
Let me find my treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would. But then he died. But before that, he told me if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious.
What was
He
it?
gave me a key to the cisterns and told me to keep it safe. He said there's something very precious way up high. Please help me find it. Please. I had to keep it a secret until I found someone I could trust.
Okay, there's something very precious way up high. Maybe
Oh, thank you.
something very precious way up high. Does that mean the upper cistern or way up high inside the upper cistern? Got two
Hope you
keys.
find it. In the... Oh, look over. Maybe it is treasure. I could see it from...
Okay, do I have his... Do I have the Greek? I don't.
So pretty.
There it is.
And it's
Ooh.
just lying out here in the open. Maybe nobody wants it.
Sentius to Dooley?
Maybe no one will mind if I just take it.
Don't you dare.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Alright, well, the many are suffering. What's up, ZP? Good morning. Glad to see you're awake. Alright, we got the last plaque though, so we can probably do the full-blown ending. The one, like the all the way through ending, you know? Can I stop that shiny thing getting his attention? No, I don't think so. Because you can't take it.
Salve, friend. You... Alright. I'll go...
Okay, now what? Up to the plaque. I'm gonna put all the plaques on and see what happens. Maybe though, before I do that, maybe I should investigate high up in the upper cistern. Because Dooley was like, there's a treasure way up high. So I wonder if... Ooh. Forgot about this. Oh. Oh. Son of a bee. Pick it up this way. Oh, am I freaking soft locked down here? Oh. Skyrim wall climb, maybe? Guess we'll just have to go back up here. Yeah, I think that's like you elect Galerius Magistrate, and then that's just like that is the end of the loop. Like once you do that, it's over. Like you can't do anything else. The whole because like he's mentioned it multiple times. He's like, my only thing I care about when I get elected is to release Dooley. That's it. That's the only thing I care about. That's my only policy. Which is like, it's trying to like hint to you, the player, that like once that happens, it's over. So that's at least what I'm taking away from it. Maybe you can, but I've tried picking up the shiny objects and you can't take them. Can't even move them. So I don't think you can stop him. The many shall suffer. Okay, we're gonna quick save. Then put the missing plaque. Oh. Have I done a run where the other well, if Sentius wins, nothing changes. Malleolus wins. No, I haven't done a run where Malleolus wins, actually. Do I want to go in here yet? I want to go to the cisterns first. Because he said there's a treasure way up high. So I want to look up. See if I missed anything up. Can we float? Oh, each side of the door has to be unlocked. Okay, looking for treasure high. I'm looking for treasure way up high. Sorry, Scintilla. What happens if I do this? Looks like there's organic matter in the water, but... So. Hey, what about up there? Nope. Anybody got any ideas? Or am I barking up the wrong tree right now? Yeah, that's my arrow. Nothing. This is just for climbing back up, I think. So if I want to come up, that's the creative way to get in. I was thinking that too, Mono. The treasure might just be Scintilla. But I wanna like exhaust this lead to be sure. This must be the last ending then. So I gotta play Hercules, and then I gotta play like the tricksters, you know? Tricky. He called it precious. And he emphasized way up high. I can go talk to him again.
Cell day, friend.
Still in his cell. Go ask him and see with what we've seen in mind. There's something, because there's a cave there that I couldn't get in.
Citizen.
Yes, Sentius has the key, Mono.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Apparently, I have to try and convince him to give it to me because I can't kill him.
Hello. Have we?
Let's talk about your treasure.
Did you find anything in the cisterns?
I did.
What was in there? Was it gold and pearls and shiny things? Do you think you could share some with me?
No, but I learned some very important things in there, and I think they might help us even
I'm
more.
Confused. Hannibal said it was a precious secret. It's not a treasure.
It is precious, just I don't know. Okay, so it is Scintilla.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah, so it is Scintilla.
Bye bye.
Okay, so
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today.
I think the other two endings I haven't done yet are I power through and just fight him and beat him as Hercules 2.0, or I go the trickster route and I go talk to the other gods and I get them to, I don't know. And I get them to like get the other guy to hand it over. There's got to be more. There has to be like another area I haven't explored yet. I've been through here into the Greek temple. Where the Midwit Hermit is. Frick.
Citizen.
Like, where have I like underexplored? What's up, Babrasky? That's right.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana's.
Like there has to be something else. There has to be. Yeah, she's not. You're right. All right. Let's see if you have anything else to say to me.
And you've...
Can I ask you some question about the underworld?
I beg your pardon?
Olivia was right. We're in the underworld.
Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld.
So we know the
demigod and son of Jupiter.
Yeah, we know about
Orpheus, a Thracian poet.
We know about Hercules.
Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra, and Aeneas, a Trojan hero.
Orpheus, Sisyphus, and Aeneas.
Was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a
Proserpina. I gotta find
Led
Proserpina.
him through a secret gate. So it seems you have two options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
Tell me more about escaping with the help of Proserpina or a guide.
As I mentioned, both Orpheus and Sisyphus were said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape, and Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Proserpina. What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale. It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage.
That's right. Horrible.
It is. The gods are a mirror image of mankind, as far as cruelty is concerned, I'm afraid. If the stories are true, I imagine she's as desperate to escape as we are. If she really did help Orpheus and Sisyphus, perhaps she'll help us too. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide.
Ah, that's right.
I suppose you've come across one of those in your travels.
Right. Yeah, they whisper.
And you're only bringing this up now.
Maybe Livia
And
knows.
again, I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia. Can you tell me more? Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say?
Always the same voice. She's helpful and cryptic.
Fascinating. Perhaps she's a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps... Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself. If she has indeed been abducted...
Yeah, okay, we went through this.
Has she told you anything?
I've already found a way to escape.
Truly? Then why are you still here?
Because that path will result in the deaths of nearly everyone here, and I don't want that.
I see. Then it seems you have made a great sacrifice for...
It's also locked, and I don't know where the key
I
is, though.
admire your compassion. Truly. Thank you. But
That
unfortunately,
might have something to do with it.
your only other option will be to confront you-know-who. May
All right.
Fortuna guide...
Okay, so I need to listen to the spirit guides. Bobrasky says somewhere near a garden. It's sticking with the lore. Dave beat this with about as much trouble as me. Yeah, I really have to work on my my gaming skills, Bobrasky. I'm just not a good gamer, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trash. I should beat this game in like 15 minutes maximum. That's if I take my time. Okay. So I told her, I was like, well, I found a way out and I can't go there. And she's like, okay, well, I guess you're down to fighting him then. Like, why? But why would she go through all the trouble of explaining the rest of it if she's just gonna tell me to get bent on like the escape method? I feel like this? What's up here? $1,000 arrows. Let's go. Oh! Ow. Did Dave actually play this? I mean, you know, he just got handheld by his chat and just read game facts on his other monitor. So, play is I'm using the word play pretty loosely here. Same reason why Outer Wilds is so like I was kind of excited for like to watch him suffer through that because dumbass and could never figure out any of it on his own. But again, the anti-fun dent heads in this chat just are so desperate for attention. Like, daddy, I know how to solve it. This is how you solve it, daddy. This is how you solve it. Please pay attention to me. Validate my existence. Aren't you impressed with how well I can read the game facts that you're not reading? Which takes all the fun out of it for the viewer. Fun watching me struggle. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back in. I don't know why, I just feel like the answer is somewhere in here. And I also, I need to talk to this gal. God dang. I should see if Scintilla has more dialogue because I let her go. Okay.
Oh, you and you know.
Okay, yeah. How dare you get away from me?
I'll do it all.
I would like to know if there's anything I can say or any like piece of lore I can give to the bartender that will make it so he stays bricked up for me, or if there's nothing I can do or say that will change her mind, or if I have to be a woman. Maybe I have to be a female character, and I'm not. I'm a man.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
That's what I'm saying, Mono. I'm saying. Like, what if she's the sneaky way through? Like, she's the one that scammed the other two people by like offering them away. That actually, I would actually believe that. But how? How? Like, what am I missing? I'm missing something. I'm missing a key piece of information. It's like I don't want to pixel hunt through the entire map to find it, but I feel like I'm running out of options. Let's talk to Scintilla. Let's go with your idea. All right, Scintilla. So I gotta let her go. Let her go and then talk to her after. Okay, we've had this conversation before. Are you gonna let me go or not?
What?
I've changed my mind. I will let you go. Forget the others. Let's get out of here.
Oh, he's here. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Oh my god. Here we go.
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
Human garbage, you know that?
So that is how it's going to be. You'd have been looping through.
Okay, alright, well, let's just get through all this. Can I quick load? No, I can't.
So what? What are you going to do about it?
Gonna die a painful death for this.
Do you really think you can take on a dick?
I'll be good, but don't let her have this one.
Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
Like how she just sets him on fire.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey.
Okay, so she has the key.
That light.
So that's how she gets out.
It's so bright.
Oh my god, I don't want to do this again. Yeah. I'm just gonna spam quick load. There we go. No. Ah, it said a cutscene.
Well, really? It's I don't. Oh God.
There we go. Quick load. So the problem is he's not going to willingly give it to me, and I can't, like, there's no way I can take it from him. So maybe I could ask him nicely. But I already did that, and he said no. He's not going to give it to me. I wonder if I can gild him or kill him with the regular bow. Put an arrow through his head and then loot the key off of his corpse. Oh. And then come up here and open the door. You know what? That might work. It might work. This is why we have a quick save option. But we have a regular bow in addition to the gilded bow. What's up, Yulia?
Salve.
What's up, girl? I think Aurelia is the key here, though. I think that's the one piece I'm missing to like unlock the Persephone line.
All weapons are to be tossed.
Try the option where you tell her you'll go talk to him and then kiss his ass. Oh, you want me to talk to Scintilla again? Okay, yeah, let's try that. I should have just fucking shot him and then quick loaded. That was stupid, oh well. I know, we've had this conversation before. If I let you go, let me see if I can persuade. Sorry, I need to try. I can be fairly persuasive. I'm making a mistake. Fine. Yeah, it's a good idea. Hello, Mr. Like, oh, your majesty. So we'll try the carrot first and then the stick second. And by stick, I mean arrow. Through his head. yeah, yeah, exactly. We're going for multiple endings, Scintilla, so... Yeah, don't mind my bow drawn heading up to the leader of the free world. Alright. Quick save. Your magistrate.
We're finally alone.
Alright.
Is that a...
Let's kiss his ass. We've had this conversation. I'm in a hurry. I know what you did to Scintilla. Keeping her tied up in the cistern. Remind me of him. Okay, so... Yeah. Now here we go.
I mean, less
or you know, way out and give him.
Why? Isn't it obvious?
My title.
And I
hand over the key to the exit.
And why would I agree to that?
What's to stop me from taking it by force?
The only way you're getting this key is over my dead body. And if I die, I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created a paradox.
Yeah, but you know what I will have?
It was my actions.
I'll have a paradox.
To this point in time.
And oh wait, no.
You'll stop me from doing so, and you being here, that means if I die, you'll be.
This. Okay.
Now.
Okay, yeah, I know.
You see that now.
I'm going board with you. Fine, I gotta just take aim.
The many shall suffer.
Doesn't have any items on him. Yeah, I asked Sencha about it, but Sencha said no, or it's like there wasn't even a dialogue option for that. Good try though.
Whatever.
Can we talk about Scintilla?
You.
Mentioned her escape. Okay. What about her BF? Could tell him where she is, and maybe they'll run off together. To find him though. Where they at? There you are. I found your GF, buddy.
Don't believe a word they.
Shut up.
Shalom.
All right.
What's up, Kilton? Yeah, no dialogue options there. Actually, you know what? It'll only take a second. Let me like spam through the
Don't believe
the love story dialogue. Do you know a way out of here?
I don't. You mean, but when that ever said, a lot of
golden rule.
Thanks.
Question. I can't talk to him about Scintilla anymore. Who you gonna vote for?
All right.
All right. Oh my god, what am I missing? I am missing a key piece of intel that will allow me to talk to the bartender and make her my GF.
An eye out for Scintilla, would you?
You have there.
Right.
Just like Diana.
Why don't I talk to the crazy lady
a word they tell you.
and see if she's got any additional information? That would explain why. Oh my god, I bet you Mono nailed it. I bet you it's her.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers, but it does.
I figured out I know where we are. The underworld.
Then
You were okay. Yeah, I've been through this. Sure.
I hope, and now we.
Okay. I need to talk to you about. Okay. Maybe I have to. Do I need to finger somebody with the golden rule? Not like that, like accuse them, you know what I'm saying?
Handsome.
Call me handsome and then you're like, oh, get away
it's
from
all
me.
a fake.
Okay, you know what? Let's just. Goodbye.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh god. Am I, without telling me, am I ever gonna figure it out? Bono? Will I ever figure it out? Would have never thought that. Actual impossible ending. Okay. Can you point me in the right direction? Without telling me what to do? I mean, I'm gonna give up in about 2 hours if I haven't found it yet. My patience has a time limit.
So? Oh. Alright. I'll...
Alright.
Greetings and salutations.
I was close-ish. I was close-ish. Well, that I've tried a lot of stuff though. I've pulled moderately hard on a ton of threads, so I could go back to every single thread that I've pulled this stream and pull on them harder. But we're gonna be here for like 5 hours. I'm gonna try the good ending where I fight him head on. We're gonna go fight her, or we're gonna go fight Pluto. And then, after we fail that or succeed that, we're gonna go try and get the last ending, which would be ending number 3, I believe. All right, quick save. Hades, Lord of Many, grant me an audience. Is it Osiris or Pluto? I think it's Hades. Oh boy. By Hades? Oh, I didn't like that. Negral? Oh, it didn't like that either. Osiris? Oh god. Pluto. Hey, okay, it's so they're going with a Roman interpretation, okay. Oh. So is it in here that I have the option to either fight him or free his mom wife, and then she gives me somehow the key to the cistern and then I leave? Oh, wait, hang on. Hades? Oh, I see. I see. So that was Roman. This is Greek. This is Egyptian. So this is Osiris. Osiris. And now this is Sumerian. I believe it's Sumeria. Nergal. Oh. Oh, it's the white hallway. This is what okay, at the beginning of the game, there was a warning, or I guess a ask for content creators to not spoil what's coming up next. So I'm not going to listen. I am going to spoil it. But this is your one and only warning. If you don't want the rest of the game spoiled, click off right now. Continue to watch this. You consent to being spoiled. That being said, let's find out what is worth all of this. Oh. The Forerunner Light Bridge. Oh, we're in space? Oh, shit. We're on a spaceship. What's that over there? An engine? Oh. All right, then. All right.
And here you are. Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld.
It's the elusive man.
I've watched you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You're unlike the others, aren't you?
I am.
What is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly. but there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
All right, what's your story?
My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know?
You're a god?
It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself. Your ancestors revered me because to them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful, just as you might seem so to an insect. But despite all that, there are rules even I must obey.
Why do you look and sound like a man?
My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords. Desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive.
May I see your true form?
No. Long ago, I swore to Persephone that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor that.
Yeah, this got real StarCraft real quick. Who's the woman on your left?
This is my beloved.
Persephone.
Like me, she has been known by many names. Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpina to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal.
Ah, so it was her.
Your gaze lingers too long.
Who's that on your right?
That is my servant. You would have met by the river, though she wears many faces and goes by many names.
Yeah, we met her.
Kumutabal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans. Her role is to ferry souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible. For that, she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions.
Talk about something else.
As you wish.
What is this place?
It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago.
What was the wager you made?
That is a long story, one that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease. Yet Proserpina saw raw potential in you, and persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer. We offered guidance in agriculture, toolcraft, and law, and you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, we saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals. We began preparations to return to Elysium, our home world, a utopia unspoilt by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty. But my Proserpina could not bear to abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind.
Damn.
And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep, to prevent age and sickness from claiming her.
How nice
And
of
then
you.
I pleaded with Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium.
It's the South Park.
Would be to remain behind,
South Park plotline.
to watch over you without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting.
Ah, damn. That sucks, dude. You probably shouldn't have done that. Well, I guess he didn't really have a choice, did he? Who are your kin?
There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader, Jupiter, as well as Neptune, Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres. And of course, my beloved Proserpina.
Who built the city?
As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent escape. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before, and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the
tough out here, man.
predecessors, renamed their gods, and ensured their foundations were forgotten.
How did you decide who comes here?
To ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across all of Sumer. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's obol, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for, only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Proserpina's along with it.
Okay. Well, that's a little heavy. How did humans learn about the underworld?
It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer, and a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memories of this place. But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed to writing, which came to be known as the Epic of Gilgamesh, and his words were twisted and distorted over generations. Later, the Egyptians would adapt Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine. Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place in their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning, and in a series of incidents that will not be repeated, 5 of them escaped. A warrior named Heracles, 2 kings named Sisyphus and Theseus, a poet named Orpheus, and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape.
That's definitely not going to be repeated.
So from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth.
Only a seed. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Of course. Are you responsible for the Golden Rule?
That is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing.
Why turn people into gold?
That is a story dating back to the very first wave. After the Sumerians finished building their city, the self-declared ruler threw a banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife, a prestigious position of power and influence in a new world. Of all the women, 2 were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses and painted faces, their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets, and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman grew envious, for she had no such jewelry at her disposal. She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold. And when her prayer went unanswered, she took matters into her own hands. While the others indulged at the banquet, the second woman summoned the first for a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody was watching and pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat, where she broke her neck on the rocks.
Oh, jeez.
But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold. And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain. But that was not enough, for the entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could no longer be won. So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. I gilded them all, to make way for a new wave, and began the wager again. And to this day, each of them, and all who came after, line the halls of this city, inanimate but conscious, suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved, so they may bear witness to and lament the folly of your kind for eternity, as silent golden sentinels.
Damn! So you're responsible for destroying all these lives?
I give your kind a second chance at life, as well as ample warning about my law. And when you disobey, and you always disobey, you force my hand, bringing terrible suffering upon yourselves. And so you ask if I am the one destroying
Yeah,
your
fair
lives.
enough. Yeah.
I say, no.
Fair enough.
You destroy yourselves. I am merely the means by which you do it.
Where do these golden bows come from?
When my kin departed, they left behind many relics which I inherited. A consolation prize of sorts. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies.
What do you consider a sin?
I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all possible scenarios. This should come as no surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations.
Yeah.
The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Even the so-called cultists hiding among you often say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is the simplest of concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who
What about Dooley? Dooley doesn't have the faculties.
Curious, is it not?
Principle is not as easy to apply as it sounds. It doesn't seem like you've been upholding it either. Wait, what? I've always lived that way. Lie. He's like, I don't think so. Do I call him out? It doesn't seem like you've been... How has he not been upholding it? Ah, screw it. This is the more spicy dialogue option. Doesn't seem like you've been upholding it either.
Enough. You clearly know nothing.
Okay. How do you know when people sin?
I am able to commune with all of the statues in the city. Their ears are my ears, and their eyes are my eyes.
Persephone connected to the statues in the same way?
If she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Then what an odd question.
I've seen some terrible things here that you didn't consider a sin. How can we let them happen?
Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations, or are you going to give me an example?
I mean, are you really telling me about sweeping generalizations? Like, oh, how dare you come at me with these sweeping generalizations? A scam.
Ah, the tavern keeper, yes? How is that inconsistent with the rule?
You wouldn't want someone else to sell her hemlock if she thought she was buying a means of escape.
I disagree. Having watched that tavern keeper, that is precisely what she would expect from others. She would view it as a game, one she intends to win.
You can't know what you would expect. You're just speculating.
Applying this rule always requires speculation to some degree. It requires us to ask what another person...
Oh, it requires cope is what it... Okay. Yeah, whatever, bro. Doesn't that make it inherently subjective and unreliable?
Not if we're wise enough to know the mind of man.
And you think you know the minds of other people?
Supposing you're right, then my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
I am right and you know it? I should say that, right?
Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire to survive. You will make a fine statue.
Wooden bow, right? Probably not the golden bow. I'm gonna have to do this again anyway, so let's try wooden bow. Let's find out.
Pathetic. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. You vile, despicable creature.
Okay, I took it. Now what? What? Ow. Oh, I gotta run. So guys, excuse me. Oh god, I tanked it. Gotta break LOS. Oh! I gotta weave and bob serpentine. I'm one shot. I'm one shot. No! Yeah, no, he's a hypocrite. He's not being consistent. And I called him out on it, and then he's like, well, instead of being consistent, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kill you, because then I win by default. Think about it. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is Necro. Alright, you old fart. Wait, I wanted to finish our conversation because there's some stuff I wanted to ask him. Wait about let's talk about something else. Oh, that was it.
Good. It has long been within my power to see into the hearts of mortals and weigh their deeds in life. But when I peer into you, I see only a blank slate, as if you did not exist until you appeared in this city. How is this possible? Charon, where did you find this one?
I do not remember ferrying you. How did you come here?
What? I'm from the future.
If that is true, then I sense the intervention of someone powerful.
How did you come to be in this time, mortal? Who brought you here?
He cannot know.
I was hoping you could tell me.
I do not know. My kin departed long ago, and Proserpine has slumbered for 3,000 years.
Didn't you know this is God of the Underworld?
Tread lightly, mortal.
No, I'm gonna tread even heavier.
Enough of this. It seems I will need to put your reckoning on hold for now. But answer this. Why have you come here? What is it you seek?
I'd like you to... I just want to get out of here.
Selfish little creature. It is out of the question. You know far too much now, and would only corrupt the wager. You will remain here as my servant until the wager is won, or the golden rule is broken. It is not open for discussion.
Alright. Alright.
The many shall suffer.
The many shall suffer. Alright, we got the crown. Let's get out of here. Run away. Alright, they're like suspended for a second to give me a chance to escape. Yeah, my strafe needs some work. I need a ghost jump off of these pillars. I'll sprint strafe too. They won't expect it. Okay, we're almost there. Dodged it. The many shall suffer. Sensuous? True. It's almost as good as if I pull out a flashlight, right? All right, so now we have the crown. What's up, Kilton? It's a long story. We've met the god of the underworld. And he's not happy. He's been waiting for 3,000 years for a human city to go an entire year without committing sin. And until then, he's just waiting. He's just waiting eternally for us to figure our lives out. Rewind time.
Sup? Oh. All right. I'll...
Okay, so now what? Persuade the god of the underworld to abolish Golden Rule? Ah, I just have to show the crown to him. The crown allow me to talk to the bartender? Something tells me the like this is not important. Something just tells me.
And you know.
So I gotta go. Let me go talk to the midwit philosopher, the hermit, and see what the midwit has to say. Really get the midwit take here, because that's
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
No time to explain. Go.
All right, I'll be in my bakery. Thank you,
Go in here.
Galerius.
Go argue with him. Need to treat others how you want to be treated, but he's stewing about what Jupiter did to him. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll do that. We got to get the midwit take first, though, Mono, because not often enough do we ask the midwits how they feel and really take their opinion seriously. We could really do a lot if if you went up to your local midwit and asked for his opinion, and then tell him he's really smart.
A visitor. Welcome.
We've had this conversation before. You're going to explain the exertion of power required to create Utopia will always resist tyranny.
I was indeed, but we've never met before, have we? I'm sure I would have remembered.
Okay, I need you to stop talking.
Am I losing my memory?
And then give me the... give me the intel I want.
For a moment, I thought it was...
Careful, ZP. How would you persuade the god of the underworld to abolish the Golden Rule?
I assume you're asking me this as some kind of amusing hypothetical?
No. I met him. I wasn't able to persuade him. I'm going to try again.
Extraordinary. Then let me see if I can help you. I suppose first I'd want to gather information. I'd want to know about his reasons for imposing the Golden Rule and what he considers a sin. If I could expose some internal inconsistency in his reasoning, some degree of hypocrisy, I might be able to compel him to change his position. But as a philosopher, the saddest truth I ever learned is that all but the most enlightened opponents are more easily swayed by appeals to emotion than by reason. So the easiest path would be to find his emotional susceptibility and exploit it. If he was vain, I might try to flatter him. If he was merciful, I would try to evoke pity. As a last resort, I might figure out what he fears losing above all else, and, if I could, threaten to take it away. Though, of course, that could easily go...
Yeah, we show him the crown. We're like, I already took your GF away, boy. Then it's all for nothing. Alright, thank you, sir. You really shed some great light on that. The god of the underworld has no chance against my extraordinarily high IQ. He's not going to be able to handle all these big words. I'm going to come at him really fast. I'm going to talk really fast, by the way, when I talk to him, just so he knows that I'm really smart. I'm going to say a lot of big words all in a row, and then I'm just going to keep talking. And I'm going to talk really loud. Oh, that was the assassin. Hey, can I go, please?
Whatever's in that great temple up there.
You have to... No, you don't get... You just ask the hermit for advice.
Citizen.
I don't want to talk to Sentius again. Like, I just... No, we're in a spaceship. What? Wait, what, Demeter? Is that what I looked up that was really cryptic? Oh, you're asking Mono. Yeah, because Mono looked up the answer. Let's see. Pluto. Hades? Yeah, we'll find out. We'll do this one now, and then we'll do option 3 as a nightcap, just for the memes. Hello, sir. How are you, sir, madam?
And here you are. Allow me to introduce myself. As you have
okay, yeah.
And wanted that there will be time for fur.
See this? Oh, wait, I'm in the throw-in. I don't really want to do that. I want to do some mid-wit philosophical jousting first, though.
That is merely the name your people.
All right, what do you consider a sin?
Consider that the cornerstone of morality is the.
Okay, yeah, we did this. It's, you know it when you see it.
It is yet.
That principle is not as easy to apply as it sounds.
For you, perhaps.
Why can't I call him out? Because you're right, Mono. You're right, because I should call him out and be like, you're not... Oh, wait, who isn't he treating? Jupiter? He's just, like, sitting around and seething isn't necessarily a sin, though. Like, that's not bad. Like, you're not hurting anybody. And Persephone hurt herself. What about the servant? Are you treating the servant as, like, would want to be treated as a superior? Alright, I've seen some terrible things.
Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations?
Yeah, I'm speaking like you. What about debt bondage?
You speak of the moneylender. How is that inconsistent with the rule?
Wouldn't want to be trapped in a 30-year labor contract because of a loan.
And he would never have signed a contract pledging his labor for 30 years. All he did was enforce the terms of a contract signed voluntarily by others.
The whole concept of debt bondage is like slavery is unethical. It's illegal under international law where I'm from.
Ignoring your irritating sense of moral superiority. This is interesting. I'm curious, how do people escape poverty where you're from?
Customary to take out a loan to buy a house and in some places pay for an education.
I see. And how long might it take such a person
here we go.
to pay their debt?
Depends.
I fail to see how your system of loans is significantly different to a debt bondsman signing over his labor.
I'm also failing to see the difference here. It is exactly the same thing, and I'm not going to argue with him because I legitimately believe that to be true.
Now tell me, what?
Experiments on the golden statues.
The midwife in the palace, yes. How is that inconsistent with the rule?
I don't want to be experimented on if she was gilded.
The rule is do unto others, meaning other people. Those statues are
yeah, so whoever said that the other day, they were right on. They're not real people. They think they're people, but they're not.
No concern of mine.
That seems like an extremely literal interpretation of the rule.
Applying this rule always requires us to interpret the meaning of the words. A literal interpretation helps to minimize the ambiguities of your primitive language.
Our language is full of ambiguity. Doesn't that make the rule inherently subjective and unreliable?
Supposing you're right.
I am right, and you know it.
In your desire to be right, you will make a fine statue.
Enough.
How dare you? The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
All right, we're going to take another copy of the crown. All right, so I'm going to do this again. But next time, when I go back, I'm going to... I'm just going to throw the crown at him and see what he says, because... Trying to freaking joust back and forth with him about the ins and outs of philosophy. Turns out the midwit was actually a midwit, and the midwit should not be bringing his ideas to a literal god because they're stupid ideas. Lentius, you better hurry up, buddy. His pathfinding put him on the roof. So this is gonna get awkward. I think if I'm waiting in the temple for him, I see like he's on the roof. He's stuck. Am I screwed? I think once I get in the temple, his pathfinding gets slightly different. Come on. Oh my god, am I soft locked here? Alright. Quick load. There we go. Necro. Let's just throw the let's just hey, it's Australia, mate. We're looking at down under South Pole. Alright, let's just throw the crown at him and see how he reacts. Yeah, nobody cares, bro. You're really cool. See this?
I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers. What is this? How did you come by it?
I took it from her after I killed her in another timeline.
You vile, despicable creature. Why would you do such a thing? And worse still, boast about it.
I didn't want to kill her, but if you don't put it into the golden rule, I'll do it again. I could do this all day and the golden rule, or I will. I think I'll do the first option.
You have put me in an impossible position. If I refuse, you will murder her. And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to Elysium humiliated and alone.
Well, what's it gonna be?
I do not see that I have a choice in this. Your treachery and savagery have opened my eyes like nothing I have witnessed in 3,000 years. And now you have shown me your species' true colors. And I see that Proserpina was a fool to have ever believed in you at all. This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let go of this form, of her, of all of you. But know this. If I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend.
Want to return to the world.
Very well. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest.
Why?
Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox. What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, are you ready?
Get this over with.
You had best pray our paths never cross again, mortal.
All right, we did it. No more golden rule. He only had 5 more months on that city too, but he just couldn't get it done. What's up, Al?
Oh. Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Al Worth, I came in here to find you.
Here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Lefty
Oh,
Coon.
did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet. Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them. Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, like saving the life of a dying woman, preventing the suicide of a man in debt bondage, foiling an assassination attempt, and so on. Meanwhile, the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
Actually, that was me.
What? Oh, I see.
Come on, Mr. Worth, you gotta give me some credit, buddy.
Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city. Follow me.
Right behind you. So cool seeing about the city setup was unfair and unjust from the get-go, and the reason they kept attacking each other was his fault. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that
for
too.
A moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
All right.
You go on ahead.
Yeah. I would have liked a moment of self-reflection and self-awareness.
You're back. But...
Wait, we already... He'll be here in a moment.
Why
Okay. I remember meeting you 2,000 years ago.
Ah, I see. I thought you might.
Wait, is this the same ending as before?
Now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Or are you really?
You can just call... I do that you died, of course. My role as the servant of the god of the unknown.
Okay, yeah. How did I die? Yes, I want to know.
There was nothing that you were...
Oh, what's so special about these coins?
You have heard the tales of...
Yeah, we've learned about the tokens.
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible. I am just his servant. Only now, I find myself there.
Yeah, can you return us to the land of living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe... And there was a tablet...
Sounds like quite a story. And you two look exhausted.
Okay, yeah.
Good. And you?
Yeah, Ferris home. Oh, I don't get a tablet? I just get the knowledge that they all survive. Oh, 1 year later. Alright, so this has to be the good ending then, right? Mr. Worth.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again. After everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news. So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius' tablet, and I found something strange. I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you, I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
Yeah. Yeah, why couldn't I call him out on the magistrate for that? Or, like, yeah, Yulia and Euphor or whatever, they were poor. And so he just, like, created this abuse cycle. And so, like, none of it was really their fault. They're just playing the hands they were dealt. And yeah, he's given the problem of the... Yeah. And that I called it out right away. I was like, fucking, what about Dooley? Dooley doesn't have the faculties to know any of it. Dooley doesn't know that stealing is wrong. He's like, oh, all of you have the faculties to understand. It's like, no, well, actually, Dooley doesn't. He doesn't know that stealing is wrong. He doesn't know that stealing is bad. And yet, everybody got gilded the moment he picked up the little brass mirror thing.
You're finally here. Remember me?
Galerius?
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Charon appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance at life.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Oh, I used Charon's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard work, but I sleep soundly
Speak of the devil.
at night. I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
All right. You're with Equitia now?
I know. I can't believe my...
All right, we got the happy ending.
But we're engaged and living together. We're planning to get married next spring. If you're going to be around, we'd love to see you there.
I love that. Good to see
Of
you
course,
again.
there's a whole museum full of people waiting for a chance to thank you, so you better keep moving. We'll speak again soon, my friend.
Not friends though. You only spoke to
hello.
people.
Hello, I'm Dooley.
I remember who you are, Dooley.
Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place. I didn't like it.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I live at Galerius and Equitia's house. They look after me now and help me remember when I forget things, like brushing my teeth.
I'm sorry you never found your treasure.
Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box now. Galerius got me a box that tells stories. It's my favourite thing.
I'm glad you're happy. All right, later, Dooley.
Bye-bye.
Equitia.
You're here. It's lovely to finally meet you. Galerius told me all about you. So,
Yeah.
you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable.
What are you doing with yourself?
Galerius and I are engaged and expecting. We've just bought a lovely villa in the countryside with room for a large family, and Dooley too.
And Jade, of course.
It feels like the world has just
Yeah, this is
opened up
the
to us.
ending, Mana.
much to
It's almost over, but then we're gonna go back
Possibilities
and we're gonna do the
we've
other
never
ending.
Imagined. We're just so thankful for what you did for us.
We're gonna do the one that you couldn't believe. How's Livia?
Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere, if you'd like to ask her yourself.
I'll do that
See you at the wedding, I hope.
later.
Hey.
We have to talk to all of them, aren't we? All right.
Hi there, I'm Horatius.
Hi, Horatius.
I understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life. And reuniting Scintilla with us as well.
So if I go through and I talk to all of them in the same loop, and then I go free them, they probably are gonna be like, "Oh my god!" What are you doing with yourself?
I'm living up north and studying in the military academy in Modena. I'm going to be an officer one day. The world's changed a lot. But some things stay the same. Would you believe we're still studying military tactics from my time? Alexander the Great, Caesar, Hannibal Barca. Still, I have to keep challenging myself to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace the new. As Seneca wrote, the ones who pioneered our paths aren't our masters, but our guides.
Sorry, I never got to see your girl.
Ah, you remembered that. Thank you. I grieved for a time, but that's done. In the words of Epictetus, as those who rode behind triumphant generals remind them they are mortal, remind yourself your precious one isn't one of your possessions, but something given for now, not forever.
Well said.
Thanks.
I'm glad your coping was a dialogue option. Whatever happened to Domitus?
He's not my... Oh, I see what you did there. Good one. He had more trouble adapting than most. He got himself disqualified from the UFC. So he started some kind of underground blood sport tournament, like we had in Rome. Suppose it appealed to people's baser instincts. And they say he made some good coin, killing a bunch of men like that. But his luck finally ran out, and his life along with it. You know what they say. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Alright. That's a shame.
Perhaps.
Good to
And
see you
you.
again. Alright. What's up, Sencha?
I take it you're the Oracle. Thanks for coming.
Good to see you again.
Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated with Sentius after what happened.
Where is he?
I'm not sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple. She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the upper cistern all that time. But he's been dealt with. He's... you know what? The important thing is, we'll never see him again.
What are you doing with yourself?
Anything I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast new world. I can go wherever and do whatever I please. Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things for me, because it's just awful out there. Barbarians everywhere.
My servant. What happened to Sentius?
He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in the underworld. Trapped in a
Well,
metal
that's
shell,
pretty fucked up.
slowly losing his mind until the end of time. Eternal torment. Just what he deserves, if you ask me.
It seems a bit excessive.
I try not to think about him at all.
I guess it's not really up to you, so.
You too. See you around.
Alright, later. Alright, Yulia.
You're the Oracle, right?
Yep.
Oh, of course. Sorry. And I never got a chance to thank you for
Wait,
telling
so-
Galerius how to save
So
my
was
life.
that the sneaky ending then?
course.
And there's another
Getting
ending where I can fight him?
And all of
I must
us
be missing a
out of
tool or a
terrible
weapon or something.
situation.
What are you doing with yourself?
Oh, I barely recognize myself. I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend. And I'm studying English at university. Eventually, I want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, it's about 30 times bigger than the Roman Empire ever was. Did you know there are entire continents Rome never knew existed? And you can travel almost anywhere in an aircraft, which is rather like flying on a Pegasus, but much more comfortable. Oh, sorry, you already know all that, of course. I'm just so excited. There's so much to see and learn and write about.
I'm glad you didn't. Seeing the world through fresh eyes sounds wonderful.
I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are. I hope to change that.
Yeah, this is what I'd be if I
One day.
traveled into the future and you could be like, wait, you just go to Alpha Centauri? And then everybody just like pretended that that was just like a normal pedestrian thing. Like, wait, and no, stop. You're saying you could just go there? And they're like, yeah. Like, oh, it's gotta take like decades. They're like, no, it takes like 4 hours. You just buy a ticket and then you can go. This would be me if that's what happened. Assuming our civilization isn't completely crumbled and we go up instead of down from here, which is not exactly a given. All right, whatever happened to Malleolus and Claudia?
Last I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to a psychiatric hospital. As for Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy. Someone said she'd blown all her money on wine, trying to drink herself back to the underworld. After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of... what's that German word? Schadenfreude?
I think you're allowed to feel that way.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Whatever happened to Aurelia?
Ugh. Someone told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince, and how she was going to be living the high life from now on. Even in your time, life still isn't fair. Apparently, he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called... what was it?
Albuquerque?
Nigeria?
Nigeria. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Well done. As the Oracle, I foresee terrible disappointment in her future.
Really? Huh. I feel better already. Thank you.
I thought she was gonna say like,
You too.
I don't know.
If you're ever in London, let me know.
Edmonton
We could go to bars
or
and drink wine and listen to the stories of the 9 million people who live there.
in London.
You're welcome.
What about Lucretia? Do you know the way?
You are here. It's nice to finally meet you.
Hi.
If the world knew we died 2,000 years ago and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone.
You know the way.
I wanted to say thank you in person.
Okay. Well, it's good to see you. I don't really care what you're doing with your life. I'll be honest. Okay. Georgius, you're nice and fat.
You must be the legendary Oracle. I am told we have you to thank for freeing us from Hades, and for that, I am most grateful.
Yeah, you need to do very specific responses to show him the rule is wrong. Okay. Would that... But it's okay. So is this... Was that considered the ending without a fight? Or ending without, like, revealing the crown? What are you doing with yourself?
I am reacquainting myself with Greece. It has changed so much over the last 2,000 years, I barely recognize it. This is at once hard.
We could try it again, and then we gotta, like...
Perhaps one day. Once I have seen all of
I want to know what happens when you try and, like, accuse somebody of breaking the rule. Re-accuse, like, it's Dooley. He's gonna do it.
I hope you will join me there and regale me with the story of how you faced off against the fearsome god of the underworld and won.
All right.
You
later. Oh God.
Greetings.
Do I really want to do this? I have to do it.
And here you are. It's wonderful to see you.
All right, let's hear your opinion.
Oh, and by the way, I go by Philip now. A fine Greek name. I never thought I'd leave that cave, let alone the city. And now I'm living in the 21st century. What a time to be alive. And it seems I have your Catabasis to thank for it.
What are you doing with yourself?
I'm working as a consultant to the Faculty of Classics at Cambridge University, helping fill the odd gap in their knowledge. Not
I've been there.
The money, but I do love being around enlightened minds again.
Cambridge is a really nice place. His name is Philip with one L, by the way. With one L. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, and his job is to be a pretentious asshole and tell people they're wrong.
Aha, you remember that? I have to admit, I have been profoundly impressed by the advances humans have made these past 2 millennia.
Yeah, it probably just leads here. Like it's probably just the same thing.
Modern medicines and a series of
but I thought I tried that.
Your contemporaries have come further toward utopia.
Unless you want to handhold me through it. If you want to handhold me through it, I'll do it.
Still a way to go.
Agreed. All right.
My sincere.
It was good to see you again. It wasn't. What's up, Fabia?
You're the one we've been waiting for. I'm Fabia. I wanted to say thanks for sending Galerius to save my life. I don't know how you knew, but I would have been crushed by that shrine for sure.
For sure.
I'm just so happy to be here with you and everyone together again.
I mean, again, you only knew me for like 2 minutes. This is my first time speaking with you. As far as you're concerned, what are you doing with yourself?
Well, it's not like I have to work with all the silver Charon gave me, so I just do what makes me happy.
Yeah, just be a
See
hedonist.
that means
Welcome to the
sexing with my
21st century,
friends,
lady.
Looking at memes while binging TV shows in yoga pants. What a time to be alive.
Yeah, hedonism. Hell yeah.
Thank you. I really am.
Good to see you. Later. Okay. Octavia.
Good evening.
Livia.
Some soiree, innit?
Talk to this guy.
Oh, hello at last. You must be the oracle I've heard so much about. I'm Dacius.
I'm Dacius. Hi, Dacius.
Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated. Whatever you did in that temple made me a very wealthy man. Thank you.
No need to thank me. It was entirely unintended.
Such acerbic wit. I love it.
What are you doing with yourself? You
I took the
scamming
money I
people
made from
still?
selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market. That's where the real money is now.
You adapted
In fact,
quick.
I was hoping to ask your advice, you being the oracle and future seer and all that, on which stocks I should invest in next.
Trump coin.
Decide between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling, and arms. What would you recommend?
I couldn't help you.
Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't take no for an answer.
I can either tell him DVD rentals of a bright future, broadcast television is going to be the next big thing, or print media is going to make a huge comeback. I think DVD rentals is the most egregious of these, so.
Oh, of course, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm going to make a bloody fortune.
I'll be going now.
Of course, don't let me keep you. Thanks again for the tips, my friend.
Yeah, you in an alternate timeline scammed the shit out of me and tried to kill me, so that's what you get, boy. All right, Octavia. Tell me something good.
Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I'm thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit the likes of us. But thank you for coming and for saving our lives. What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it.
What are you doing with
I'm
yourself?
living in Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber. Not far from my old place. Oh, and I'm training to be a crisis counselor. After you sent Galerius to persuade Ulpius not to take his own life, I was inspired. I just want to spend the rest of my life helping people. Like you.
Well, I also had to let him jump off that cliff more than once before I found. Okay, whatever.
Thank you.
That's
means a
what.
lot.
So all you have to do is let the victim.
And you.
Sure.
Wonderful.
We're going for a
Good
drink
evening.
after. All right, Livia.
Greetings.
Good to see you looking well.
Thank you for your kind words and for liberating us all. In all the time I was in the underworld, I never once imagined that I might end up in a place so much like Elysium.
What are you doing with yourself?
I'm recovering. Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while. At least until I'm well enough to be independent.
This is one of the endings. Well, this is the good ending, Bobrasky.
Ah, you remember that. I'm a little tired of Ovid, but that's all right. I have 2,000 years worth of poetry to catch up on now. I'm already up to the 19th century, and am quite enjoying the work of a fellow named Poe. I think I may have found a kindred spirit. Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence.
It is not. All right,
And
later.
you?
There's only a couple more. Let's see. 1, 2, looks like 5 more people to talk to. Gabash. Gotta say for yourself, dumbass.
An honor to finally meet you, Oracle.
Oh, now you want to play that game because I'm the Oracle, huh? I know how dumb you are, bro.
You know my name? Oh, of course. You are an Oracle. You know many things. I too would like to offer my thanks for releasing us from that place and for your role in bringing us here. This world is truly wondrous.
All right, what are you doing with yourself?
For a time, I returned to Alexandria, but they have no need of another fisherman. And I came to see there is nothing.
He was pharaohs. That's right.
I have decided to follow the
That's who we're talking to.
And backpack the world. It is a great adventure, and I have met many people from many cultures. I spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access to the afterlife. Now, I think
that's right. Embrace hedonism, sir. That's right. Hell yeah. Sounds like you've earned it.
Indeed.
All right.
Thank you.
Later, dumbass. All right.
Hello
Scintilla. Hi, Scintilla.
Oh, I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name.
Which monster?
You didn't hear? My adoptive father, Sentius, locked me up in the upper cistern to stop me from escaping.
I heard that on another
After he
save,
drove
actually.
Pluto off, Proserpina came and released me, and that monster got what was coming to him.
I'm sorry, I had no
Don't
idea.
worry. Nobody did.
I actually did know, and it was in a different save. What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living with Ulpius on a little vineyard in Umbria. It's even more wonderful than I dreamed it would be. I'm so grateful to you for making sure.
No, they didn't learn there was no afterlife. They just learned there is no specific underworld
You can try some of our very own wine.
that they were in before. I might just do. See you again.
Thanks. You too.
All right. What about this guy? Yeah, this guy.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. I'm Ulpius. I
You too.
understand I have you to thank for sending Galerius to save my life. The way you just showed up out of the blue and stopped me from making a terrible mistake.
Well, I also okay.
Forever
Yeah, we
in
know.
your debt.
Doing with yourself.
I'm living with Gabriella in Umbria. We finally bought the little vineyard we always dreamed of. It'll be a little while before we know what
Yeah, I
we're
don't know.
doing, but every
For
day
reference,
I look at her, and
this wasn't originally a
world,
Skyrim
all
mod,
its beauty
and now it's a standalone game, and I'm playing the standalone game.
What if I'd given up hope?
So
and missed out on all of this? So we're living each day to the fullest. And we end them all the same way. Sitting together on our terrace with a glass of our wine, which the locals say is almost drinkable now, and watching the sunset over the rolling hillside. And I couldn't be happier.
I'm glad you're happy.
I
Oh, true, Mono. True.
wouldn't be here without you.
It's good.
You too.
I wonder if you just let him jump. Oh, tell me they're not.
Hello.
Tell me they're not both gay together. That would be so disappointing.
Nice to meet you.
I found out I'm actually gay, and I'm with the other guy.
Rufus now. New start, new name. Oh, and thanks, by the way, for what you did. Sorry, I'm no good with the mushy stuff.
What are you doing with yourself?
I live with Virgil in Rotterdam, not far from where he grew up.
No.
It's very modern. Destroyed in the war, and it rebuilt itself. Good place for a fresh start. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with my life yet. One adjustment at a time.
All right.
You too. Look us up next time you're in the Netherlands. We're grateful.
It's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Good to see you.
I wanted to thank you personally for getting us out of there. And for helping Rufus come to terms with himself. He may come off a little gruff, but once you get past that, he's a lovely fellow.
Chad Jaw Meerkat.
I'm studying to be an architect again, and living with Rufus in our beautiful flat in Rotterdam. Just down the river from Nijmegen, where I grew up. Of course, it's improved immensely since I was there last. Gleaming futuristic buildings and clean streets full of educated, accepting people. You natives of the 21st century have no idea how fortunate
Yep.
you are.
Stunning and brave.
Rufus said in his own laconic way, if you're ever in the Netherlands, we'd love to show you around. It's the least we could do.
Alright, thanks. Alright, whatever, bro. Latin plaque. All must walk this path where laws of day help the virtuous in paradise, the city beneath the earth. Ravenous hunger of the avaricious. Stayed at the banks of the stream, but in vain, for none from here may return. Oh, is this all the stuff that I found and expected? Yeah, it's missing some stuff, so. Many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Nergal, the first one. Sins of the one will become the suffering of the many. Okay. All right, let's talk to Al. What you got for me, buddy?
There you are. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to. I think you know her.
I do. Persephone?
Sorry if I frightened you. Just a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time.
I recognize that voice.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Proserpina, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal. I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all these people, and me.
Okay.
I hate to think what would have happened to us without your intervention.
Same shit that happened to you for 5,000 years. Prior, you were whispering to me all along?
Indeed. Suffice it to say that while Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues and whisper to you when he was distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic. There were only ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected.
Yeah, well, you could. You created the time loop?
I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my as the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, the final wave, would not survive. So I tried to give them a way to buy more time. A second chance. Rather, as many second chances as they needed to avoid his wrath.
What became of Pluto?
I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard from him, and I rather hope it stays that way.
And became of Charon.
Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld. Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind. She wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will, one day.
Nice meeting
and you, although it feels like I've known you forever.
Yeah, likewise.
One last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout the city?
Of course.
Good, because they remember you. Well done, my friend. Of all
What?
the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld and returned,
They can't really see him, but
came close to achieving what you did. Hercules, Orpheus, Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
Okay, well, there's probably the camera work probably wasn't spot on there, but you know what? It's fine. All right, we got the good ending, and it was complete. Everybody lived, and we got to talk to everybody. Exhausted all the dialogue options except for one. Didn't really care about. I'm a little disappointed that we couldn't like did all that prep work and we couldn't like trap Pluto in a oh. Okay. No. But thank you. So couldn't just like corner him into a like a logical corner, you know? You couldn't just be like, aha, I got you. Okay, you know what? Let's try it then. Let's try it. All right. Well, let's do that, and we already know how it ends. Might as well just go through this one more time. Oh, you want to handhold me then, Demeter?
And here, and what they will prefer.
All right. Golden rule. Golden rule first move. Opening gambit. Golden rule, right? Pull it. You have it up on your other monitor. I'm gonna need to be handheld. All right, we're just gonna do it. Golden rule.
It's merely the name your people.
Okay, what's your story? You're a god. Why do you look and sound like a man? May I see your true form? The woman on your left. Oh, gazeling. Oh.
You will talk more.
Talk about something else. What's this place? The wager. Who are your kin? Who built the city? Who'd you decide? Oh, wow, you talk really fast, bro. How did we learn?
And so.
Okay, now what?
Of course.
All right, talked about. I exhausted the dialogue tree, but I also asked him about that first. Yeah, can we tell him about the helicopter company? I also leased 2 BMWs. I got roped into a second lease when I went to go cancel my first one. Think about it. All right. Got to be golden rule, right?
That is merely the name your people.
Why turn people into gold?
That is a story dating back to the now.
Be responsible for destroying all these lives. Probably, what do you consider a sin?
I always considered that the cornerstone.
Oh, right, because I've got to get him to explain. I'm missing some stuff.
Enough.
I'm missing some stuff? No way, bro. There's no way I'm missing some stuff. I talked to the philosopher. Alright, when I choose, are you responsible for the golden rule? I did that. Do I need to banter back and forth with the midwit some more to get another dialogue option? Okay.
I give your kind and
all right, we'll do that.
When my
how do you know when people sin?
I'm able.
Persephone? No reason. Okay. All the questions I had.
Very well.
All the questions I had.
Only it has long been when I Charon. Where?
I'm from the future.
If that is. How did you come to be?
I was hoping you could tell me.
I do not know. My kin depart.
Okay. You know this is God of the Underworld?
Lightly, mortal.
Oh.
Enough. Why?
I'd like you to put an end to the golden rule.
Your hubris is amusing.
All right, here we go.
So I will allow you to make your case. But I warn you, if you anger me or waste my time with lies or wrong-headed arguments, you face death here. So, tell me, why should I put an end to the so-called golden rule?
How can you expect us to live without sin if you wouldn't do it yourself, right? Hang on. Okay, no sin. All right, cool. Boom.
That is a very serious accusation, mortal. What sin have I committed? What evidence do you have to support it?
You trap people. You've given terrible punishments to hundreds of people, some for minor sins and some who committed no sins at all.
Every one of those people was guilty of failing to ensure their peers lived virtuously. They failed collectively, and so they were punished collectively. The Romans understand this, as did the Greeks before them.
If our positions were reversed, you wouldn't want me to punish you for the sins of other people.
Ah, but I am a god, and you are a mortal. Why would you expect me to treat you as I treat my own kind? You are not a peer. You are not a respected equal. Let me ask you this. Do you treat insects as you wish to be treated? Do you care for their well-being as you would your fellow man? Do you ensure they have food and shelter and protection from predators? Do you give them rights?
Yeah. Let's see. Our positions were reversed. Why does wisdom and technology make you superior? I don't think it does. It matter what I say here. I don't think it matters. No.
Of course not. Because that would be absurd. Just as it would be absurd for me to treat your kind as equals.
What makes your kind... Your kind and mine can't be so different given that you're in love with one of us now. What makes your kind superior to mine? I gotta be handheld. Alright, here we go. Boom.
Where to begin? Our lifespans exceed yours by thousands of years, in which time we accumulate vast wisdom and a mastery of technology you cannot begin to imagine.
Why does your wisdom and technology make you superior?
Because that is the source of our power over you.
So you think you're not... Okay, yeah. So you think you're not obliged to treat us fairly because you're more powerful than us?
You could say that.
Was the Roman Stoic said, treat your inferiors, you would choose superior to treat you?
My kin have no superiors.
Didn't you say Jupiter was your leader?
That is true. Go on.
So you are treating humans the way you wish Jupiter to treat
Make
you.
your point, mortal.
I'm saying if you can't follow your own rules... yeah, okay. Boom.
Let me ponder that for a moment. If you are right, then it would follow that all this time I have been in the wrong. But no. The very thought of it grieves me. How can I accept your argument when doing so would make me a tyrant and a monster?
Not a monster, you're a human and you made a mistake. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Humans make mistakes. It's in our nature.
You have spoken eloquently. And yet, if what you say is true, it follows that my wager was fatally flawed from the beginning. But that would mean Jupiter, Proserpina's father, who knew more about you than anyone, proposed a wager I could never win. Why would he do that?
Perhaps you made a mistake too.
A mistake? But he is the best and greatest of us.
Perhaps when you took on human form, you took on some human foibles as well.
Your words sting me, mortal. But perhaps it is what I deserve. As difficult as this is to admit, I have suspected as much for a long time now.
Hey, I think that was it. The hand holding. Let's go. Let's go hand holding.
My beloved to Elysium, But every time one of you sinned, it wore away my hope of being with her again. In time, I began to despise your kind for making her believe that you could ever be better than you are. But my rage was not born of malice. Quite the opposite. Everything I have done, I did because I loved her. Who knew this empathy of yours, which you celebrate so much, could have such a dark underside? This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let go of this form, of her, of all of you.
Okay, so you can do it on the first cycle.
If I abandon
you don't need the crown.
For Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend.
Want to return to the world.
Very well. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we this already. Well, that was better, but needing to exhaust most. Yeah. Yeah, that is weird for sure. I think you need to know the history maybe on that specific loop. Okay, it's just the same thing. All right, so we did that. So now what is okay? It's time for your guys' favorite part, my favorite part. Man, I'm out of practice. It's time for your guys' favorite segment, my favorite segment, everybody's favorite segment. The more hand-holding segment. So Mono, I need to know what ending 3 is all about. I can't wait to figure it out. I cannot wait to be handheld through whatever is going on here. I imagine we go in the cistern and open the gate and just escape on our own. Okay, talk to Scintilla. Gotta tell her I'm leaving her there. Oh, we're here. So I gotta tell her I'm leaving her there, and then I'm gonna go to her, talk to her dad, and I just antagonize him. So instead of kissing his ass, I just antagonize him. I'm gonna do no such thing. I refuse to guess. Alright, what's up, Scintilla?
You.
I left you coon. Nobody sent me. I know we've had.
What?
It's too dangerous. Let me see if I can persuade him. Sorry, I need to try. How many of my top 3 guesses? Let's see. Guess number 1.
Salve, friend.
He says, fine, go. We don't need you here. I'll retain my title and my magistry. And I'll just reset the day every single time. Because every single time he does the ritual, he doesn't need me to go through the portal. It just resets the day anyway. Well, Persephone waits for the last hope after me. Except for there is no last hope.
Your best behavior, I trust?
Option 2 is he just laughs and tells me no, and then I go back to Scintilla and say, sorry, I couldn't convince him, and then she tells me where a key is. And then I go find it, open it up, and then we escape together. That's my second, that's number 2.
Whatever are you wearing?
Number 3 is I tell Sentia where her sister is, and then her and her dad bicker, and then the 3 of us agree to go out together. For me and the sister, I don't know. That's number 3. So those are my top 3 guesses.
We're finally alone.
So I need to antagonize him.
Is that? See.
I know he did to Sentia. Scintilla.
Me? What are you talking about?
Keeping her up in the cistern. Okay. Okay, yeah, we've been through this.
And when the next time I awoke, I mean less than 15 at pizza.
There's a way out. Secret why. My title. Hand over the key. This isn't over. I'll find a way to break the cycle. Sure, fine. Is that? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm.
Oh boy.
Citizen.
No, sorry. And then what's she gonna say? How was that? How was that? Okay, now I am intrigued as to what this ending could possibly hold for
Be
us.
careful who you trust.
Yeah, I've done this, but I didn't think to go back to her and tell her, oh, sorry, tough shit. Daddy said no, we can't do it.
You're back.
I'm sorry, but if I let you go...
What?
What?
I hate you. You're...
What if I round everyone up?
There's no time.
I'm sorry, but I let you go. Everyone else is
What?
gonna die. It's too dangerous. Let me
It's
see if I can
no-
persuade.
You're
I can be
me-
persuasive. What? Okay, what specific? There's no new dialogue options here. Do I let her go now? Do I have to let her go? At the well we tried, and now it's time to let her go. And to be the second option? What if I round everyone up so they're ready to escape? What? Yeah. There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never. But then I get this. It's either, okay, I let her go or I tell her to stay. If I let her go, it's just going to be ending number 2 again. Because his dialogue isn't going to be any different, I don't think. Am I missing more intel? Am I missing a dialogue option here? Got nothing? You got nothing here?
What?
Ah, okay.
It's no... You're...
Okay, alright, so I need to... okay, so I need to... Wait. I have to option 3 myself and then tell Galerius to gather everyone up? Why don't I just go do it now? Why do I have to option 3 myself? Hello? Where's my... So hard to get out of.
Wow. Your lamp is incredible.
Wait, where are you going? Oh, you're just patrolling? Okay. Alright, you're just reading game facts? Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can tell him now. If I can't, then we're gonna option 3 this thing. Yeah, I know, right? Why? Who cares? If Dad says no, she can't do anything about it. So I said gather everyone up. I'm gonna tell Galerius that we're getting out of here. We found a way out. We gotta gather everyone, and then overpower him. Need to gang up on him. He wants his power. What were the goose eggs for? I have so many questions. What was the goose eggs for, and what can I do with the goose? Can I talk to him? Just honks at me. But I imagine I can talk to like one of the gods through him or something. Hilarious, where are you? The ending is achieved in much the same way as ending 2, with one key difference. When Scintilla asks to be released, refuse her, then break the golden rule. Okay. Wait, so I just break the golden rule now? Sorry, Rufus. That had to be done, buddy.
The many shall suffer the sins of the one.
For the sins of the one.
The statues.
Ah, okay. Alright, alright. Yeah, I would have never done that. Oh, that's really toxic. All right, we've done it. Next. The golden rule is about to be broken, Galerius. You must stop it. Go. Ah, the dialogue option.
What? That's a big ask, but I doubt I'll be able to gather more than a handful of people.
All right. All right, so now I go talk to her.
Greetings and salutations.
This is so stupid. Oh wait, but Yulia and Shalom are both gonna die because he's about to jump. Well, there's no time. There's no time. We need to get the ending. The ending doesn't care about making everyone whole again. Poison via hemlock, and we all have to escape. All right, down we go. All right, Scintilla, it's time to go, girlfriend. I'm Lefty Coon. I know we've had this conversation before. I've told Galerius to lead everyone here. The goals are broken, so they can escape
How did you
too.
know? Wait, did you hear that? He's here. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Okay, so this is just ending 2 all over again. That are we gonna run out the gate, or am I gonna die?
With Scintilla. Where is she?
As if I'd tell you.
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well.
Yeah,
so
we've been through
you
those.
Discovered my secret. So what?
Like it just appears behind him. This is such a Skyrim mod. So he asked me to figure out who's breaking the... Okay, I told you he's gonna break you.
Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
Probably could, but I'm gonna let her have this one.
Scintilla? Where?
I'm right here, Father.
Check the key.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. The other should be right behind us. Hey.
All right, yeah. So it's.
That light, it's so bright.
All right, so the only thing that's gonna change is the tablet I get at the end that Scintilla gets me, and she's gonna be like, We all lived long lives afterwards. Yeah, we don't really give a shit about Pluto. You keep your underworld.
Right. Thought I was in
He's screwed anyway. Because they're out of coins, so he lost the wager and now he's got to go home.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
But Persephone
Really?
is stuck there.
Oh God.
What? No. Oh, that's right. I go out through here. Alright, so I don't ever go out. I don't ever exit through the aqueducts. The only way to do that is literally over Sentius's dead body.
You go on ahead.
Alright, so we got the good ending via fighting. We got the good ending via midwit argumenting and back him into a corner. I actually like the I like both the ways we did that. Where we trapped him and we gave him an unwinnable position. I like that. And then I know Monty didn't like that, but I did. I was a fan of that. And then the argument was pretty cool too. Like, we have no superiors.
You're back.
Well, actually you do.
But I see. I thought you might.
Alright.
Well, now you know.
Now you know.
I suppose you have questions.
Who are you really?
You can, I do that my I do not
Okay.
that you my
How did I die? What's so special? Why?
That is only now. There
Can you return us to land of living?
no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this.
Oh, I
for
see.
yourself.
Yeah.
Look.
It's
Here comes Al now.
It's kind of like
Wow,
buried though.
It's so good to see you. You were gone so long.
It'd be hard to do that without hand holding, I think.
Kind of lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe.
It'd be hard for me to do without hand holding, I'll say that
The
much.
ruins of a long-forgotten city, and there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Scintilla?
How could you? What?
She left a tablet of her own. I think here.
Yeah, alright, let's see what Scintilla has to say now.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but Octavia, Lucretia, Horatius, Equitia, and I will never forget you, or what you did for us. It pains us that so many of our dear friends were not so fortunate, including Ulpius and Galerius, who heroically tried to rescue Dooley, but never made it back. But there is no point dwelling on what might have been. All we can do is take this gift you've given us and try to show others the same compassion you
They
showed us.
died
We
rescuing
promise you,
Dooley.
saving
Imagine
our
dying
lives was
rescuing.
not for nothing. Scintilla et al.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. You two look exhausted. And
Go home. Alright, we did it. All the endings. Didn't even go to Tartarus. Hey, but we got Tartarus mentioned. Got the color green was also existed. And we got stairs, so I mean, what more do you want, Mono? Alright, we did it. All 4 endings. Something else I want to do though. If you guys are still up on GameFAQs, if you could look up what I need to say to whatever her name is, bartender. What do I need to do to win over the bartender? Is it possible? That's what I want to know. All right. Aaron boy. Because I think that was a red herring. That might be a red herring. Like it might just be
All
completely
weapons are to be
relevant.
tossed into the chasm. Magistrate's orders.
I thought I told you to get out.
Oh. Oh, so you failed the... Okay. So the Golden Rule quest was just a wild goose chase as an excuse to get me to meet all these people and figure out what's really going on.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Figure out who's gonna break it. And then accuse them formally. I think it's Aurelia? Aurelia? Well, I'm going to her thing right now.
Cerberus lifts his triple head.
There it is.
And lets out his
Aurelia.
threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
I'm looking it up right now. Want to know? Oh, there is a way. It's possible. Oh, it's not possible. NPC obtaining wine for Claudia by charming her with tips. Julia about her preference for the wait, what? You get rejected. No romance for the player. Third attempts lead to immediate rejection. Post-game fate without player involvement. Player romance is absent entirely. So there was nothing there. See, I assumed that there was like, because you had to go through and this is like the first step to just start exhausting all the dialogue options to figure out the approach to earn her trust, because she's one of the few characters that will never tell you her story. She'll be like, oh, it's not gonna happen, just give it up. And I'm like, no, I want to know. I want to know like how you got here, and she just refuses to tell you. So I assumed that one of the dialogue options she would respond well to, and then she would tell me, she would give me that information. And then I also assumed that there would be some more information she would give me as a result.
From my money.
Like she would come up here and like what like the chest is locked. Like what the F? The chest is locked. How do I get the key to the chest? Like I assumed it would be like I earn her trust and then you know, then she gives me the key and there's a key piece of intel in here or something that allows me to like uncover the mystery. Like that's what I assumed was going on here, but it's just a red herring. Like there's nothing here. If you can't do that, then like it's actually pointless. And then
Vote for unless you want me to slip some hemlock into your next drink. Get out.
So when I exhausted all the dialogue options and she still didn't respond well, so and I was like, okay, there's got to be some intel elsewhere where somebody else knows how to talk to her so that I can now open up a new dialogue option to earn her trust, to get her story, and to get the additional piece of intel to put the puzzle together. But no, that's not the case at all. She's just cold and antagonistic all the way through, and it's a complete red herring. This is by far the most disappointing part of this game, character right here. Because there's no way to do it. If there's actually no way to do it. It could have saved it if she was the like underworld embodiment of Persephone, though. That would have saved it. Because like I was putting it together when you like suggested that before. I was putting it together and it made a lot of sense. I was like, well, that's why all the dialogue options aren't there. So then if I figure that out somewhere else and I find out who she is, and then I confront her about it, then she can give me some like secret intel on Pluto or something. Like that would actually be a good resolution for this character, but no, there is no resolution. There's nothing you can do. rejects you outright, and that's it. Yeah, that's what I mean. She doesn't even do anything. That's why I say it's really disappointing, because it could have been so much better. And like one of those letters that was just left out somewhere, it could have been in here after she gives me the key. Or just like, I don't know, there's some romance option, and then you know, we wake up and there's a key there, and I just take whatever you want. So how do I open the chest then? Why would there be a locked chest? And no key. Do I have to kill her?
Vote for
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. That answers that. Unlock, search. Aurelia's diary. Today I'm celebrating. I made the easiest 1,000 denarii I've ever made by selling a way out to a desperate fool. Of course, it may not have been the way out she was hoping for, but Hemlock still counts. That'll teach her for insulting my hair. And since it didn't break the golden rule, I may have to do this again sometime. Dear diary, worked again. I'm now another 1,000 denarii richer thanks to Ulpius and his desperation to escape. Of course, there's very little to spend money on here, but just having it gives me a little thrill. For a brief moment, at least. Dear diary, finally I have something to spend my money on. Malleolus is running for magistrate in the election tomorrow, and he's promised that for his... God damn it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if that opens up any additional dialogue options. Okay. I'm gonna hurry up and...
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, done. We took that, and then we leave, and then we restart, and then we confront her about it. God, this has to. But like, there's no way to get that legitimately without just fucking putting an arrow through her forehead. Come on. Or maybe not. Maybe it's better off if we don't. Hey, stop exit camping me. What if I use Sentius as the shield? And she just kills Sentius in the middle of the ritual? All right.
So.
All right.
All right. What? Oh.
All right, Aurelia, come here.
Oh, you're here, and you're not.
Not interested. Sorry.
Oh, I see. You. Let's just.
Okay, I'm looking for Kabosh. Have you seen him?
Not. I remember. The...
Oh, okay, so I can't.
Certainly. Have you met now? Whatever.
This is. What's your story?
Let it go.
All
right.
Ixion turns.
So it's just like confirming what I already knew, I guess. Confirming what I already knew. Yeah. That's gotta be it. So like it's just kind of like whacking us over the head with it. All right, is there anything else I need to do? Anything I missed? No, you know what I can do? I wonder if I can do no clip.
Lucretia,
oh.
No time to explain. I'm supposed to give you the Sylphium resin.
There we go. So we can cheat here. Let's cheat and go in that cave that we couldn't get into before, and let's see if there's any other places I missed. I'm about to just. So we're gonna cheat. We're gonna do some cheating here. It's a cave like down here, I thought. Oh, I need to trigger the load. I hit the load. Here. Oh. Oh, with this mind. Let's cheat really quick. Where is it? There it is. Just no clip through this and figure out where it ends. If it's just a, this is just, oh my god, come on. Oh, this is just a stunt cave? Are you kidding? All right, well, let's go back. At least no clip works. $60 KRP to the 121. Well, congrats, Kilton.
What now?
Congrats, brother.
From Malleolus.
That's it though, right? There's nothing else to discover. We did everything. Created the paradox. We got all 4 endings, and that's the end of that. For some reason, Secret Admirer quest never resolved itself. Right. Skyrim is known for its not buggy nature. Is there any place that I haven't been yet?
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm. Magistrate's order.
Went in there. That temple's not even locked. I already took care of this. Yeah, there's nothing else. I think we did it. I think we exhausted it. Well, did you guys have fun?
Great temple up there on the bluff. I bet it.
Oh, you guys have a good time? This game is pretty good. It's a lot like Outer Wilds. Very the time loop gimmick I think was executed pretty well. Obviously the ending twist of beating Pluto was interesting. Multiple ways you can do it. I'd say the only real disappointment, the thing that I think was just a missed opportunity, was Aurelia. I think you could have done more with her, made her arc a little bit more interesting rather than just like general asshole and you want to root against her. Like, it's not that compelling to me. It's not like, I don't know, that's kind of a minor thing. Like, there's so many good characters that it's hard to complain about that. But all right, I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube. If you guys want to stay and hang out, I'm gonna be live on Kick for a little while. So if you guys just want to stay around and just chat for a little bit, that's where I'll be. But I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube. Thanks for watching. And if you're just over there on YouTube, I will see you guys all next time. Thanks for hanging out. Good night.